Well, what? How is everybody? I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, got a little girl here who is just hi, Linda B. Hi, Renee. Dishes and Stitches. Hi, Ewart. Well, hello, Missy Moo. You'll have to. Just going to take me a few minutes to get a wee bit comfortable here because I'm sitting on. Hi, Maura. Hi, Julie Saint. Welcome back. And I hope everyone's going well. Yeah. So let's see. I haven't been keeping up with the news. So we'll have a look at. Hi, Anna Makeda. How are you? Yeah. Yeah. I am. The injury is getting better. It's just going to take time. Torn ligaments take time to heal, so you've got to be careful with what you do, how you move and exercise and stuff like that. So yeah, it is. But it's still causing me quite a bit of discomfort. But rest it as much as I can. Hi, Sherry French. Okay, is DeSantis going to get in trouble over shipping those people to Martha's Vineyard? Now, I did a members only live yesterday, and if you are a member, you'll be able to see it on the membership page. Just at the moment, I just can't seem to be getting the Hot Topics videos that I used to do all the time done. So I'm looking at different ways in which I can give members that extra bit of attention. Now, this coming Saturday, if you're a member, I will have my open house, and I will put the link up for that just before it starts on your members page. So go to my channel and hit membership, and the link will be there. It'll show if you're a member or not. And also yesterday I did a live. It was an off the cuff. And hi, Donna L. And it was just for members only. And that, if you are a member, you'll be able to see that. It was just a bit thrown together at the last minute. But I'm looking at ways in which I can still give you guys something extra. Yeah, hi, 171 sign in. Yeah. So it's just over shipping those migrants to Massachusetts. Martha's Vineyard it was actually. So it was a very, very cruel. They had no idea where they were going to end up. So he's in legal trouble over that. Hi, 171 sign in, Karen Bissell. The Trump appointed judge, Aileen Cannon, gave him Trump almost everything he asked for, but she has said he has to pay for the cost of the special master review. Cannon ruled this week. The special master will be Judge Raymond Deary, who is a Trump candidate. But Trump has to pay for it. But I'm still thinking that special, it's going to get thrown out. So we'll have a look at that. The special master. DOJ said we're not paying for it. No, they didn't. Hi, Donna L. But Trump won't pay for it. She didn't rule out the cost in horseflesh. In other words, seizing some of his assets to pay for it. That would be interesting. Oh, yeah. That too. Won't go into the royal family stuff. Yeah. It's mending. Yeah. There's still a ways to go. And yeah, resting it as much as possible.
Don't know everything by heart, do you?
Yeah. So what other stories do people want me to look at?
You got a stick there, Chris?
Yeah.
Is over,
Ukraine
I got it.
gaining ground. You see those reports, but you want to have a look at. So is Ukraine gaining ground? And people saying hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
We need pictures of your injury, Chris.
No, you don't. Nobody needs to see that.
Torn ligaments. That'd be dramatic in 2 places.
The only way to get pictures of it is the ultrasound, and I don't want to see it. He said it was a mess. Yeah. It was causing inflammation in the muscles around the thing. So
Extremely high pain threshold.
Yeah. Had a car accident. Okay. Zelensky car accident. Was it really?
Why can't we be friends?
We gave in. We got Disney Plus, and we've been watching. Hi, Gigi Pardo Lord. Oh, thank you for joining. Yeah. Thank you for joining the membership. Yeah, I'm currently redesigning how I do the member stuff. With studies and with working with the injury, I found it really hard to do stuff during the week. So yeah, you'll see. Keep an eye out on the members page. You might see some surprise videos. Definitely, there's going to be a members only live on Saturday mornings. It'll be about 8:30 Friday night Eastern time. It's Saturday morning my time. So for a Friday night in the US and Saturday mornings in Australia, New Zealand and stuff. And yeah, I'll be doing a members only live. And Yeah. Yeah. Why have Russian troops left eastern Ukraine? Mm-hmm. So, Anna, I've got that written down. Hmm. Hi, Carter Mancy. Yeah. Hi, Karen Bissell. A couple of small earthquakes in Missouri. Is it the Mandrayan Fort? Probably. Yeah. I don't know much about the forts apart from the San Andreas, of course. Probably. Hi, Simply Joan. Has Mary Trust? Oh. Mary Trump. Threats. I'm quite sure she's received a lot of threats. Yeah, don't know. Oh, I'm feeling good, thank you. Hi, Geek. Yeah. Hi, Crazy Cat Lady Farley. Yes. She was critical of him before he left office. Yeah, look, she's been threatened multiple times. That she's a very smart woman, and yeah. Yeah, I think it's empty threats, really. But yeah, from Trump, I think it's empty threats. But where she could be really have security issues with the crazy Trump fans. So yeah. Simply Jones says hello, sexy hands.
Oh, thank you. Wait, you explain this.
Oh yeah, it was on season 1 of episode 1 of season 4 of the Muppet Show.
Which we can now afford.
Which we can now. So I love that you guys have been showing your support with donations and all that.
You're so special. You got a purple chair.
It was just happened to be there, and it just happened to be the right fit for me. So I'm just going to put a heat pillow under my thigh. Jogging. Wouldn't even go jogging when I could. You need a card. Oh, I am so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I found out yesterday that a friend of mine died a few months ago. I hadn't heard from her in months, and she'd actually passed from cancer. I will be doing some cards. I'll let you know when to put your hand up, okay? But what I'll do is Marie is put your name up the top for a card first, okay? Okay. Hi, Sharon at Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot. Hello. Patricia Franzino. It's so lovely to see. And you guys have stuck with me. The members have stuck with me too. While I'm figuring out how to give you some extra value and stuff. And yeah, and we'll be looking at a few things, including maybe some short workshops and stuff. So if I do a short workshop, I will let you know the time, and it will be through Jitsi Meet, and so the interaction and stuff. So I'll let you guys know what and they'll be like half-hour workshops or something like that, but members only. Yeah. I'm just gonna discuss something boringly domestic with James for a minute.
I don't think people need to hear about how shopping strategy.
Well, that's why I muted it.
Well, now they wonder what we were talking about.
Yeah. I'm really sorry to hear about your friend Marie. And yeah. Does anyone have a listening bug on Trump? Oh, wow. What a great question.
Yeah, I do.
And what if you guys would like to ask, send me some questions beforehand, please go and just leave a comment. Like, I do try and look at the comments, so we can figure some way out of yeah. So what I might do, in fact, I'll do it now. While I move tab to a new window. Right, so we'll go here, move this over here. Oh, guys, how would you feel like me doing a spooky special sometime in October? We've got Halloween coming up. Halloween's on Monday night. So what I'm going to have to do is do my Halloween special like the Saturday night or something, or okay. And yeah, so we'll sort all that out. But anyway, got house repairs done. You can rest take a big rest. Yeah. So yeah, spooky special. You'd like one? Okay, I'll try and figure it out. Possibly if I do it on this, I like doing them late on the Friday night, so it would your time. So I'm thinking we'll probably do it on the Saturday before Halloween, which is I think the 29th or something. Let's have a look here. Yeah. So the Halloween is a Monday. So if I do it on the 29th, which is about midday or 10 o'clock my time on the 29th in the morning, which is about 10 p.m. on the Friday night, we'll do a spooky special then, Halloween spooky special. How's that sound? Yeah. So I'm going to go in and go to my channel here. And community. Right. So I'm going into the community thing, and I am going to please host. Of course, I'm always happy for you to ask questions during the live. post questions here. For next Sunday's live. Next Sunday's live is the 25th of September. Okay, so don't do it now. You don't have to do it now, but yeah. So anytime during the week, if you think, oh, that'd be cool to ask, yeah, please have no hesitation in going and putting a question there. There we go. Post. So I've done that. Latest on Lindsay Graham. Yes, we can have a look at him. So I've put a post on the community tab, okay? And if you have a question, go and put them in the comments there. Yeah. So, yeah. I'll just close that down. Now, let's get into it. Now, I'm going to be over the next week or so, well, hopefully after the long weekend, but I've got to rest. Over the next couple of weeks, be rearranging this area because it's starting to get a little bit out of control. It's completely out of control. Okay, let's have a look at DeSantis. Is he going to get in legal trouble over his stunt of shipping those migrants to Martha's Vineyard, especially? This is a yes. Okay. This is a yes. I think there's 4 possible charges that can be levied against him. It was purely a stunt, but it's just the migrants are all getting questioned very, very thoroughly about what they were told. Because the fact of the matter is that DeSantis or nobody had the ability to fast track their applications as they were told. So they were lied to and all sorts of things. So yes. Will he be indicted? Yeah, he's not prepared for the outcome, for the results of what's happened. So this is a new thing. This is something that he's a new journey he's starting out on, and he's not really that prepared. It was a bit of a very much a stupid thing to do. It's one of those things you do that can be a crossroads moment. Determine which way your future is going to play out. And it's not going to be of any help with him. So it was a crossroads moment. Yes, Greg Abbott's been bussing these people for a while too. So is Greg Abbott going to face similar problems? And that's a yes. Dissatisfaction. This is a situation that cannot continue. with the four of swords, they're playing upon people's tiredness and stuff, and some, to some extent, apathy, because they just have don't any energy left to fight against these things. Hi, Spirit Messenger Sheila. Yes, to an extent, it was kidnapping. So there are going to be questions raised, and this is not a situation that can continue. So in the reverse, the four of cups is a situation that cannot continue. Oh, there's so much that these guys are going to have to face off. Yeah. Abbott's been doing it for a couple of months. Will they be indicted? Will there be any federal indictments handed down to DeSantis, and Abbott? They're definitely going to have to defend themselves against some charges. Yes. Mm-hmm. Missy Moo, look at Mummy. Look at Mummy. What are you doing? Hey? Is this blackmail? Or do you want to be rewarded because you were protecting Mummy from that savage beast this morning when he tried to get to her in the bedroom? She swiped Whippy across the nose a couple of times when he was trying to come and say hello to me this morning. Oh. Okay. Yeah. And just to say that DeSantis didn't do his research. Yeah, because they're seeking asylum, they can't be deported for 7 years. And that gives them time to get all their ducks in a row and stuff. Yeah. They weren't told they were going to Massachusetts. No. Okay, the special master. Is that going to get overturned? Now, the judge is saying Trump has to pay for it. And she said if he won't pay for it in cash, he'll have to pay for it in horse flesh, which basically means seizing assets. Is the special master thing going to get thrown out? Because the DOJ are going to continue to appeal it. Yeah, it's on its way out. Things are going to move pretty quickly with that because the DOJ are saying, no, national security is really kicking up over it. So, yeah, abandonment. So that's 2 8s. I'm just going to check something. Yeah, my Bubba girl. How are you, my Bubba girl? Yeah? he had to pay $3 million up front. Yeah, well, who can blame him for demanding the money up front? Okay. So we've got 2 8s. Harmony and insight. Justice, peace, balance, and reconciliation. So, yeah, this is definitely. So there's part of the reciprocal there in the judge saying if she'll give it to him, but he's got to pay for it, all of the cost. But I asked if it was going to get thrown out, and I do believe it will. Will it get thrown out soon in the next couple of weeks? No, not in the next couple of weeks. It's still going to take a while, but it will get thrown out. Okay, so but there will be results, expansion, and results. Nights are about expansion. They're about results as well, getting results, making things happen. But it's just going to take a little bit of extra time. So possibly October, maybe. It'll hopefully be sorted out during October, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, let's have a look. Ukraine. Let's have a look. We'll have a look at Ukraine. Hi, Sharon Sipe. A car accident. Zelensky's car accident. Was it a car accident? Was it an accident? This is the 3 of Cups. No, 5 of Cups. Loss, breaking the chain. It's interesting. The visuals and the symbology used on this card. So breaking the chain can be about letting things go. It can also be about loss. It would have caused, if it hadn't been fatal, it would have been a huge blow to the Ukraine. Was it deliberate? The Wheel of Fortune, someone bringing about, it brought about a change. Fortune's on his side. Just, I do feel it was. I think it was, there was, hi, Christina saying, Assen, how are you? It's brought about a bit of a change too. I do think it was a deliberate attempt to break the chain. That it's definitely brought about a change too. The Ukraine is gaining ground. So what that would have done is taken a very, very effective commander out of the field. And he is a very effective commander. But also been really, really demoralizing for the Ukrainian people. Will Ukraine continue to regain ground? 10 of Cups, yes, family, support, family, love, all being brought back into the fold. So it's like an end of the emotional toll and strain of losing ground. And also as they gain ground, families are reunited and things like that. So I think it's pretty good. Okay. Now, the other question that was asked is, yeah, a very, very effective leader. He's a very effective. He's even got his own action toy, which I absolutely love. Just like, his wife is also, she was very much behind the scenes for a lot, and now she's becoming more public, making more appearances on behalf of her country and stuff. And it's taken her a while to adjust. And she's very much been behind the scenes, but I think she is a very, very good first lady as well. And it's taken her a while to grow into the role and to find her place, really, where she feels she can do the most. And yeah. Okay. Why has Putin pulled Russian troops out of eastern Ukraine? And hello, thank you for reminding me, all my lovely lurkers. Hello, thank you for joining me, Rigby. If you're there, hello. Rigby is exclusively a lurker, and hello to everybody who chooses to watch my videos at a later date. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. It means a lot that you continue to come back and watch the videos of my lives and other videos that I post. So thank you. 10 of Wands to-do list. He's pulled them out because the struggle to maintain them there, it's getting too much. And I think he feels that he can redeploy them. It's the 10 of Wands, the victory after struggle card, but it's also about taking on too much and committing too much. And I think he realizes if he wants to do this next bit of his offensive, whatever it is, he's going to need those troops because he just can't get any more. Eight of Cups, abandoning an area. This is really, abandoning an area, taking the troops out so he can send them to somewhere where he thinks is a bigger prize. The Eight of Cups is about walking towards a higher achievement. It can be about abandonment, of course, but it can also be about setting out, gathering your resources, like getting all that energy from the drinks and everything, and then heading out towards a higher achievement. And he's got something else in mind, and he can't do it if he keeps those troops there. Hi, GMR5. Six of Swords. That is the turbulent journey ahead. He needs to steer things. He needs them to get himself into calmer waters. Yeah. Insecurity too. They don't really have enough there to secure the area. They're going to lose that ground. I think he feels that they're going to lose that ground anyway. It's something he hates to do, but shows that they really cannot keep yeah. Come on, let Mummy read. Let Mummy read. Come on, she needs her notes, darling. Okay. Oh. Now, Mary Trump, is she in danger? She's definitely had some credible threats made against her. The Knight of Pentacles. This is very much the protective shield, so she does have protection. She does have people looking out for her, and that's an indication that yes, she is. Four of Wands, for security and safety of the home. She has implemented extra security in her home. So yes, she's been getting very, very credible threats. And the Knight of Wands, some of them are indeed being investigated. So she's got two knights there, two protectors there. So yes. Hi, Robin Blank. Hi, Cardamancy. Did I say hello earlier? Yeah. Now, does anyone have listening devices on Trump? He's paranoid about it. I just got a picture. Hello, Patricia Penrose. Would you like a card? Yes, I can give you a single card. I'll tell you when. I do single card reads when I'm doing the lives, and if you want more than that, you can email me and we can sort something out for a larger reading. But if you want a single card read, yeah. Okay. Yes. Marjorie Taylor Greene will be facing a lawsuit over that. So, yeah. So, is anyone listening in on Trump? He is paranoid about it. He gets them to sweep. I feel like there's a bug in the sweeper or something. Yes. Any opportunity they can to get what they can. Who, I'm not going to say who, but he is considered a clear and present danger by several countries. With the Empress there, yeah, consequences of his behavior. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. He constantly, he's constantly getting things swept for bugs and all that. He's paranoid about it. I tell you, he's really careless on the golf course. I reckon they've probably got his golf buggy bugged, but he never. Yeah, judgment. Yes, definitely. They're keeping an eye on him any way they can. What's the latest on Lindsay? Oh, yeah. Might even face assault charges. Marjorie Taylor Greene going to be arrested for assault. Quite possibly. They're looking at that now. But one of the things the police have to look at is if they're in the public interest. to pursue some of these things. But she definitely going to face a lawsuit from that girl. Lindsay Graham. What's the latest on Lindsay Graham? After I do Lindsay Graham, I'll do some single card readings. Okay. Lindsay Graham. What's the latest on him? Knight of Pentacles. Lawyers, consulting, trying to slow things down. Challenge for Lindsay Graham. Avoiding the consequences of his actions, or in many cases, inactions. Hi, Jay. Where are you? Herc 123, you're here. Oh, darling, it's been so long. What's the advice for Lindsay Graham? 9 of Cups. Really hope and pray that a better solution comes along. Realize you're going to be very lucky if you scrape through any of this. What's at the base of things for him? 5 of Cups, loss, regret. You can see how the ground is cracking under this girl's feet. And this sinkhole it seems like this sinkhole is opening up. He's getting caught down into it. You know, he wanted stuff. This is, now I'm getting it through. Beware what you wish for. Okay? That's the advice for him, because the ground is opening up under his feet. Hi, Sharon Sipe. Look, she might be re-elected. Yeah, I do feel like she's got a bit of an advantage there in getting re-elected, because of the makeup of her district. But I don't think if she does, she'll be there for very long. Oh my goodness, the 5 of Swords for Lindsay Graham is his outcome, which is defeat. Will Lindsay Graham see his term out? Let's have a look. Will he see his term out? The Hierophant. Processes happening, rules, obligations. And that's also a maybe card. If you're going to go yes, no, maybe. The Hierophant is, a maybe card. And it's also a 5, which is about uncertainty and conflict, which he's got a lot of, because he's got the 5 of Cups as well as the 5 of Swords. So I've never seen him finishing his term. The Queen of Wands. Seeing a woman in his place. It's the Queen of Wands. I'm seeing him being replaced by a woman. Whether she's Democrat, Republican, I don't know. Probably Republican. I think South Carolina has a Republican governor. So if he doesn't finish, that's either going to be that or, yeah. Yeah, so he's not got he's got a very uncertain future ahead of him, Lindsay Graham. Okay, now I've got two names written down for single card readings at the moment, Marie Henson and Patricia Penrose. Hardy girl, hello. So, yeah, so if you put your hand up now, so Harley Girl's the first one, after the two I have written down. So first we're going to do Marie Henson. You need a card, my dear. Yes, I think he's going to be forced to retire as well. Or possibly due to his health. I think his health is not in a good place. So, Marie Henson, Guides of the Highest Truth and Compassion. Can you please help us find a card to help Marie Henson? Messages that you might have for her. What we have here is the King of Fire, the King of Wands, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. Look at that. They're gorgeous cards, aren't they? And this is the Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards with the artwork by Steve A. Roberts. Okay. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision. Gorgeous dragon. And be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Now, I feel like, obviously, my darling, with your friend dying, you've had some very upsetting news and stuff. And I think you're finding it a bit of a shock, because I had the idea that everyone thought that she'd be on the road to recovery. So it was a bit of a shock. I think you're feeling a little bit unfocused and all that from the shock. So, kings are directors. They direct energy. The queens bring the resources to the table, and the queens and the kings direct energy and resources and where they're going. I think that it's knocked you off balance a little bit, and you're finding it a little bit hard to direct your thoughts into getting your everyday things done that you need to do. So just sit down, take a deep breath, and even write down a to-do list for the next few days to help you get your thoughts together and get that sense of direction back. Okay, and it, until the funeral and everything. I think too, I don't know why, but I think it may be a bit of a shock with her age or something. I'm not sure, but it's been a bigger shock than maybe realized. And sit down and take the time to just sit, close your eyes, do some visualizations about what you need to do over the next few days and all that. And then maybe write a bit of a to-do list, prioritize, directing the energy of where things need to go. So that's just taking things in hand and directing the energy of where things need to go. Okay? Patricia Penrose. To the Ten of Earth, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. Yeah. You've worked really, really hard, and you're in a place now where everything seems to be settled. Things are, you're feeling very secure, both for yourself and for family and things like that. And it's like your instinct is to keep going and getting, making yourself more and more secure. Trust me, I've married to one of those people. But it's okay. Take the time now to stop, take a little bit of a pause, let yourself enjoy some of the benefits of the hard work you've put in. It will be good for you. Basically, spoil yourself a little bit. Okay? Give yourself some time to relax and enjoy. You deserve it. And, yeah, there's been a few little things you've wanted to do for yourself and for maybe a couple of other people, and maybe something you've been wanting to bring some people together so you can spend time. It's a good time to do that. Okay? So there you are, Patricia. Now, let me see. Go back up a bit. Harlika, I haven't seen you for ages. So lovely to see you back. Now, let's see. Just want to make sure I haven't missed someone in between. Linda B and then Harley Girl. Okay. So the moon, the Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Yeah, there's been a few things going on that you haven't had the full picture of, but you're going to be able to see that soon. And you've maybe been a little bit unsettled, maybe a little bit fearful about what you can't see, but there's nothing there that's going to harm you, my darling. Things go on behind the scenes all the time. You will be fine. Family will be fine. You might even have a nice surprise coming to light. So that's a beautiful picture, and I can't see anything negative. It might be, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have worried too much about this, that, or the other, that sort of thing. We worry a bit about things, and because we don't always know everything that's going on, because some of it's processes we have no control over or anything like that. We maybe have some fears that we don't really need. It's okay. You might get a nice surprise, and don't worry quite so much about things that might go on behind the scenes, okay? Not in this instance. Okay. Hi, Harley Girl. Lovely picture, my dear. Lovely picture. Card for Harley Girl. 2 of Earth. Too much going on. That's the words that start off this card. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Okay. Yeah. procrastination. Procrastination, thy name is Harley. At least in this instance. I don't know whether that's normally what it is, but yeah. So it's been, well, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? You know, whatever decision you decide to make, my darling, it's going to be a good one, because it says consider a more playful approach. So if there's two ways to take, and one seems a little bit more lighthearted and less serious and a bit more fun, take that way. Either way, either decision you make is going to work out for the best. But by maybe taking a little bit of the lighthearted way, or it'll have a little bit less stress on you. Okay. But yeah, you've got to make a decision, my darling. You've got to make a decision. You'll know what I'm talking about. And, have fun with it. You've got to make a decision to either do something or not do something. And if you make the decision to do it, have fun with it. And the same as if you make the decision to not do it. Either way, things are going to work out for you. But, sometimes opportunities like this don't come along very often, especially if it allows you to open up your creative side and that fun side of you. So I hope that makes sense, Harley. Okay. Hi, Shelby Lisa. Oh, you never have to apologise for being late, my dear. Hey, Teresa. No, you never ever have to apologise for being late. Never. I love that you all join me. And if you never have to fear that I'm going to be snurty or anything because you can't. Hi, Pamela Bryant. Haven't seen you a lot for a while. May you have a card, please. Of course you may. Your world has been so screwed up in the last 2 months. Oh, my darling. Oh, okay. Guide to the highest truth and compassion. I feel like I need to get a different deck for you. I'm going to get the Guardian Angel deck. It's a great deck. And it's like, yeah. So please help us with Pamela Bryant. What message do you have for her? Embrace those around you. 5. Spiritual growth. Now, this is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant takes many forms. It can be about processes. It can be about government. It can be about institutions. It can be about learning. Okay? And in your case, you've had a really screwed up couple of months. It's really taken its toll on you. There's nothing wrong with taking help from others, okay? Someone's offering you a bit of a helping hand. Take it, But also, tough times, rough times are part of our lives, and we often come out of them having grown a little bit and learnt a little bit more about ourselves. Inner strength is coming. The words inner strength are coming through. I don't think you you quite grasp that how much stronger your inner strength is now. Things are going to settle down, and talk to some people around you about what's been going on, and get a little bit of help to help you through. What form that help is, it's not for me to say, but I do feel like help is going to be offered to you. Take it, my darling. There's no harm in taking help that's offered with a loving heart, okay? And the spirit of do no harm. And yeah, it's been a tough time, but we all go through those stages where we're called upon to draw upon strength that we didn't even know we had. Okay? Be willing to accept help from others really sticks out. And, you know, you will get across the finish line, my sweetie, and things will settle down, and hopefully not too far in the future. This is a major arcana card. So this has been a major period in your life for learning, okay, and for changes in directions in your life. And quite often those periods often come with some hard times. But you'll be fine, my darling. Take hope and strength in that. And yeah, when that hand is offered to you, take it. You deserve it, okay? There's nothing wrong with taking the help that's offered, okay, in whatever form or for whatever reason. I hope that that's answered your question there. Now, if somebody's, you know exactly what I mean, Harley girl. Yeah. Oh, wow. Good on him. He's very shy. You're is that thing, Christopher's thing. He's got a gift for serendipity and serendipity, wonderful things happening, and synchronicity. That together is, he's got a gift for that. Wonderful things happening at just the right time. It just seems like he's blessed in that way. Yeah, I hope that makes sense to you, Pamela. Thank you for that lovely compliment. That is a great use for shiatsu massages for your Halloween props. That is fantastic. I'm going to be doing a spooky special just before Halloween. Halloween, of course, falls on a Monday this year, and I'll be working, and the day after. So I'll be doing my spooky special on the 29th, on the Saturday, about 10 o'clock on the Saturday morning, which is about 10 p.m. Eastern on the Friday night. So I will set that up. And the other thing I've also done is I've put a comment on the community page where for next week, if you have some questions you want me to ask and think, oh, I've got to remember to ask, you can go and put a comment there. And yeah. So I'm changing things, and with the membership and changing a few things and stuff. So yeah. Yeah. So would anyone else like a card? I don't know if I've missed anyone. So if you put your name up for a card and I haven't read you one, put your hand up now. Sharon. Oh, Geek is a hero. Yeah, absolutely. He is a hero. Sharon, here's your card. Four of Thought. Spend your time listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice. Now, the Four of Thought, of course, is the Four of Swords. Because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Okay. The other half here is consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next step should be. And meditation can be very helpful. But I'm really, really zoned in on the first half of that. I feel like a little shake of confidence, a little shakiness in your self-confidence. If I'd have done this could have turned out different or better. And it shook your confidence a little bit. Take a deep breath. There's no answers for the way things turned out. And constantly thinking it, overthinking it, and thinking about it, it won't change it, and it won't give you the answers. Yeah. I feel a little bit of sadness, my darling. Yeah. If this had been done differently or that has been done differently, could this not have happened, and could not that not have happened? It can be really, really hard to move on from a shock or a loss. Now here comes the giving yourself a little bit of a break from it. Maybe just going, if you can, go to a little bit of a different physical environment for as long, it might only be a couple of hours that you can do that for, or a couple of days. Remove yourself from the physical environment you're in, and reminders that are around you, and things will seem a lot better, and you'll be able to break that chain of overanalyzing. Bless. There's a little angel. You might even have felt where the angel's asleep on this one. Okay? Yeah. And they're telling you, yeah, you're trying to listen to your angels and guides. I think close your eyes and just, if you can, just get out of your immediate physical environment if you can. It's not always easy, is it? Sometimes we can only escape for a couple of days or for a couple of hours, or even just for a few minutes. I've got a picture of you on the ferry. I feel like when you're on the ferry, and I know you do use the ferry, it feels to you like it gives you a cleansing. It's a real time of cleansing for you. Go for a ferry ride. I think it'll help you feel a lot better and help things settle down so you can get out of that cycle. I hope that makes sense, my darling. Okay. Patricia. I got called over to look to the swap decks again. So this is interesting. Normally, I stick to one deck, but I'm getting like, no, look at this deck and look at that deck, which is fine. Which was fine. Fairy tarot deck, my darling. And I seem to get called to use that. Oh, okay. Patricia. Six of Autumn. Six of Pentacles. Balancing the scales. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, browsing wisely, or repaying a debt. I'm getting the good you do comes back to you. I do think you might be getting a surprise, either a visit or something, and it's going to relate back to maybe something you did for someone to help someone, or just be there for someone. Not recently, a few years ago, maybe. And that I think it might be a visit. Someone you haven't seen in a while, possibly, but it's that the good you do comes back to you. So, yeah, you helped someone, I think, and it's basically you're going to get a reminder or some sort of return from helping that person or helping out in that situation. You're a beautiful, loving heart. Okay, and it's like a rebalancing of the scales. You helped out with no expectation of quid pro quo. Absolutely none. You helped from the goodness of your heart. And I don't know who, I don't know what or when, but you're going to see a balancing of the scales because of that. And yeah. And it's also a real validation of what a really fantastic person you are, friend Patricia. So, yeah. Maura. Oh, a card came flying out. Maura, the same card came flying out for you. Different situation, but you got the same. It came flying out of the deck when I was shuffling. It just went flipped and landed right side up. So, Maura, you got the same card. And it is, in this case, it's your efforts paying off, a rebalancing of the scales. And know your worth, my darling. Don't be afraid to ask for your worth. Okay? This could be something to do with a negotiation. or your efforts are worth everything you are asking for them. Stick to your guns, and whatever this situation is about, you will be fine. The balance is going to tip back into your favor. Know your worth. And yeah, because your efforts deserve the recognition. Okay? You keep getting dreams. Wow. About changing things, but just cannot figure out what is to change. Interesting. I feel drawn to the animal deck for that one. Maybe it was the little pussycat that cannot believe that card just came flying out. Out of the deck like that. What does she need to change, guys? What does Simply Joan need to change? What are her dreams trying to tell her about change? Strength. Maasai lion and lamb. The true strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. You have tremendous personal power and courage, strength. I think it's time to let some people hear you roar. Show your strength. And show it not by this thing, strength through kindness. As they said here, true strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. And they often say forgiveness is not about the person asking for forgiveness, but about the person being asked. I keep getting drawn to the lion and the daisies in the lion's mane. I feel like the lion just sat there and very patiently and kindly allowed the lamb or the butterfly or even a little child to put those daisies in its mane, to show that strength isn't always about scaring people. It can be about patience and love. I think maybe you should talk to a few people around your family or somebody who maybe has been at a distance for a while. I think it's time to resolve whatever that was. And putting your hand out and it's showing real strength. Could be one or two people. I hope that made sense. It's time for you to show how strong you are. And if you've been keeping some people at a distance, let them come back in. You don't have to let them stay there or anything, but let them come and approach. And things will be better and be resolved, you know. That doesn't mean relationships go back to what they once were, but it's time to end that distance, I think. So it's all about distance and letting someone close who hasn't been close in a while. I hope that makes sense. So simply Joan, I hope that was able to help you. Not really, but time will tell. Wow. As I said, you know what? That was a major arcana too. So whatever it is you need to change, it is a big thing. Um, yeah, there can be some, yeah. So I don't know. I think this is it's. I think maybe if it's not making sense to you now, but your dreams are saying you're not sure what to change, I think your subconscious is still working through those things with those dreams. And I think at some stage it will make sense to you. Okay? So, yeah. True strength can be about letting people in as well as being protective and keeping people away. So, yeah. But in the meantime, don't stress about your dreams. Don't stress and try and run around finding what you have to change. It will come to you. It will hit. If you know what I mean. It's like everything will fit into place, and it's like, oh, that's what it's all about. So don't let the dream stress you out in the meantime. Um, Patience and things or good things come to those who wait. And of course, the strength card can also be about patience and about just balance as well. Depending on the deck, it's an 8 in some decks and it's an 11 in the others. And in this one, it's an 11, and that's 1 and 1 is 2, and it's about balance. So things will balance out eventually, and it'll all click into place. It's still a little bit ways before it does that because it is a major arcana, and time-wise, that is further in the future than closer. Had a 1977 Vega wagon with turbocharged small block. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. So we might wrap it up for today. Thank you all for joining me. And why Geek and Shelby have a absolute freak out over cars. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've had a nice time. Yeah, so if you did a post in the community page now, if you think of something, I should get Chrissy to look at that, go and write the question down and I'll have a look at it before next Sunday's live. And yeah, okay. So I love you all. Thank you so much for coming and joining me and sticking by me through all these changes that are happening. And please take care, stay safe, stay strong, stay happy, stay loving, and stay laughing. I have no idea what a Vega is. And yeah, thank you. I will say hello to Sexy Hands for you, Jane. Oh, that's all right. Love you all so much, and thank you for joining me. And I will see you again for next Sunday. I might try and fit in a surprise live now and then. I mean, we've got a long weekend coming up next weekend, a very long weekend. So I might be able to fit something in, something a little bit extra. So we'll see how we go. Anyway, love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.